Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome to our training today. I'm excited to be here. My name is Millicent Nyangon. I go by Millicent. A little bit about my background. I'm a communication expert. I have a degree in organizational communication from University of Texas in Arlington, and I'm now a master's in organizational communication from the University Arizona State University. And so I'm excited to be here. The reason why I'm here is because a need assessment was done and a survey was sent out to all of you. And from the survey, the result was that you needed help in overcoming nervousness whenever you do presentations. I know all of you are in the sales and marketing department. Some of you do sales, some of you do marketing. The thing that you have in common is that you speak in public all day long. And so together we're going to see a few pointers on how you can overcome stage fright. Only remember that everybody gets nervous. It's only how you can be confident in the midst of getting nervous. So our agenda today is, of course, we're talking about the power of public speaking. We're going to get to talk about that because it's important. That's what you do every day. And we're going to talk about how to overcome stage fright. I'm going to give you a few pointers on how you can do that. We're also going to talk about preparation because I believe preparation is key. Preparing for your presentation is very important, and we're going to talk about a few frameworks you can use. I'm going to give you 3, and you can choose any. You're going to get to have a chance to practice because we're going to have a breakout time. There are about 10 minutes out there with the group that you will be put into. You're 10 of you, so we're breaking you up into 2 groups so that you can implement, practice what it is that the frameworks that I'm going to give you and the points that I'm going to give you. The training objective is that after this, you should be you should have mastered how to be confident and nervous both at the same time because, as I said, everybody gets nervous. I know mastery takes time, but at least you'll be on your way to mastering the art of speaking confidently even in the midst of nervousness. You're also going to be able to professionally speak because we're going to talk about public speaking. The contents of our training today will involve pointers on how you can overcome nervousness. We're going to talk about the frameworks in detail, but again, when you walked into the room, our facilitator, who you've already met, who's going to be helping us on the ground, unfortunately, I'm not able to be there, and I apologize for that. However, we're going to get this training done. When you walked in the room, you were given a folder. In that folder, the outline that I'm talking about is in there. Also, a few materials that you're able to take home, some explanations about the framework that we're going to give to you. And because of time constraint, in the breakout rooms, you're going to be able to look at them and also implement them. After the training, we need a feedback from you. We're going to have 2 types of feedback. One, you're going to give us a feedback on the training today. But because this requires you to go out and implement, we're going to let you go out and do your sales and marketing. And in 2 weeks' time, we will send you via email and a link that you can click and give us your feedback on how it went after you implemented the training. We want to hear how that went. And we're also going to give you a chance to evaluate this training, even as we evaluate you in that folder. And on your email, there's questionnaires that you will fill so that we can know that you understood the training. All right? So let's start with the agenda number. Our first agenda is we're talking about the power of public speaking. One thing we can agree, all of us, is that we talk. All of us have conversation with somebody every day. Whether with your child, whether you're a doctor, teacher, whether you're a trainer, whether you're talking to somebody in the grocery store, we talk all the time. We do public speaking all the time. When you put that in mind, knowing that public speaking is nothing special, it is just speaking in public, and you do that every day. That is one of the ways you're going to overcome nervousness. Now, public speaking, we can, in a nutshell, describe it as a way of making your idea public. So, for you who is marketing and in sales, what you're doing is making your product known publicly. You're selling your product, and before you sell the product, you must make it known. And that's what it is. You're telling the story of your product or your company or your service. And so view it as a storytelling time. And you have already audience that wants to hear what you have to say. One of the things that research has shown is that 30% of the time we are awake, we are talking, we are doing something, we're doing public speaking. So it is good to know that we are all in this together. We only have different platforms. Another thing I want to just let you know, we all get nervous. It's just that there are those who have mastered the art of masking the nervousness and being able to speak confidently. And that is our objective here when we have done the training. Now, the first thing you need to do to overcome stage fright, and let's define what stage fright is. It is the anxiety you get over the prospect of having to speak in front of an audience, right? Now, this is the first thing you need to do. Don't sabotage yourself by telling yourself negative things. You have to think positively. Tell yourself, I can do this. Don't tell yourself, I'm not good at presentation. Tell yourself, I am mastering the art of presentation with every single presentation I do. Speak positive. Pump yourself up. Don't speak negative. Don't say, I can't do it. I get nervous. Say, no, I'm mastering the art of public speaking with every presentation I do. Number two, know your product well. Do product analysis. Do product training. Know your product. If you're selling a car, if you're selling services, you need to master what the product that you are selling or presenting to people so that you're not trying to look for information as you're talking, okay? Number three, to master the art of masking this nervousness and overcoming stage fright, you have to understand that you are the expert. You're the one who knows the product. The people are sitting waiting for you to show them this product, the services that you're selling. And so you must come on stage as one who is the expert. And one of the things you have to do, going back to public speaking, is that you must maintain eye contact. Very important. Maintain eye contact. You must plant your feet firmly on the ground. Don't swing back and forth as you're doing presentation. Show confidence by standing straight, firm, with your feet firmly planted on the ground. And also, you must breathe in and breathe out. If you feel you are getting nervous just before you walk into the room, take a deep breath with your nose and out with your mouth, okay? Remember, you're the expert. Everybody gets nervous, and nobody is perfect. Nobody's perfect. So, as I said, our objective is that by the end of this, you're going to be you have mastered the art of public speaking, the art of masking the nervousness, even as you do your presentation confidently. Now, in the breakout rooms, we want to for you to be able to implement the frameworks that I'm going to give to you. So here are the frameworks. Number one, I want you to use the framework called ADDIE, which is ADDIE. This framework, it talks about analyzing. It talks about A is for analyzing, D is for design, the other D is for development, implementation, and evaluation. Another framework that we have is the client-centered approach, which I got from the Learner Center approach by Bach 2016. And this is all about the client. It's all about the client. It's all about the client. And then another framework is the training cycle, which is identify the needs, plan and design your presentation, deliver, assess, and evaluate. You're going to break out in the breakout room, and in the folders that you have, this framework is explained even more, and our facilitator is going to walk you through that. And after that, you come back, all right? And one of you from each group is going to do a presentation. After that, we're going to do the assessment, we're going to do the evaluation, and you're going to give us a feedback, okay? Let's break out to the breakout room. Remember the 3 frameworks. Sit and talk together for 10 minutes, come up with whichever framework you want to use, do a planning for the presentation, and one of you is coming back to do a presentation. See you soon.